So I'm kind of nervous talking about all this, but I feel like I really needed to. So on the infertility side of things, my husband and I have been trying to have a child for over 3 years. We started trying pretty soon after we got married because my husband, he loves kids. And I really thought I loved kids and wanted kids too. And throughout this process, I've been more and more discouraged and felt like I'm not so sure anymore. Even though I spent lots of time with kids when I was a teenager, my first jobs were in childcare, and I've worked at a summer camp for 2 summers. I honestly really enjoy kids, and I think a lot of my feelings about this have been colored by how discouraged I've been about the infertility and some of the feelings that having to dwell on your preparedness for an extended period of time affects you. That and thinking about, as a woman and a feminist, what that means for whatever your career is going to be. I mean, I'm a little traditional in that my husband is totally the breadwinner. He's a programmer and he has a really stable job. He's pretty happy with it. Maybe in the future he'll be able to work from home, but for now, he's doing the work and I'm here trying to get myself together and be on YouTube or my blog or other places online and have a community and share the good parts of my life and the knowledge that I have to share and insights, whether it's just really little things or, you know, something bigger, kind of like this, honestly. But I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but I think in the future I'm going to be trying to be around more, and so you'll see more videos up and around, but it's not going to be as much as it has been. I have a backlog which I will start to put up, and yeah, I have other videos that I have in mind of making. In fact, one of them is kind of a rant video about one of my experiences that has been stressful the past few months, and I think maybe some of you will be able to relate to that. So I will work on that next. And otherwise, I would like to thank you all. If you have been sticking with me this whole time, I really appreciate you. The members of the Geeks and Beauties group that I was talking about earlier, I appreciate all of you guys because you've been very helpful to my life, whether it's just from support or from being a voice of inspiration and creativity. I have to admit that depression has had some really negative effects on my life, in that I used to be really social and now I'm not. And part of that is moving here where I don't have as many contacts, but I've also put down making art. And I don't know if many of you out there know, but I went to school to be an artist. I thought I was going to teach. I mean, my plans for life just totally changed over the years, and paired with depression in the past couple years, I got to a point where I was so discouraged with what I was doing because I wasn't finding success that I honestly haven't really made much art in the past year or two at all. A few pieces total, and a bunch of those were just fun little Valentine's cards that I sent out with the Geeks and Beauties community. Just little sketches. Other than that, maybe a painting or two and some photos, but I don't know that I count the photos because I felt like a lot of the photography that I did was film. So digital doesn't feel the same to me. If you don't have this physical manifestation of the art, I guess I don't feel accomplished from it like I did otherwise. So it's been frustrating, and I'd like to get back into all of that. I have an Etsy store, so if you want to go see my art, I'll put a link in the description and you can check that out. And if you'd like to support me, I do take commissions, though I will warn you, it's got to be something that I am able to get excited about. at this point in my life. In the next few months, I think it'll be better, but you can see some pictures. I've done a painting on a drum head fairly recently, and I feel like that was one of the most successful things I did. I don't know. I'm in the process of trying to figure out what steps I take next. I mean, so I feel like I'm at a crossroads right now where I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna be. I really like writing and making videos, but I can't guarantee it's what I'm gonna be doing for the next year even. I might go back to making more art. I think that I'd really like to, because there is something very special about that for me. And I've been saying I was going to build a darkroom in my house and all of these great things about when I moved about a year and a half ago, but I'm still setting up this studio here, though it's a lot closer than it used to be to being welcoming and a creative space. So I guess this is just kind of my report to you all to say I'm still here, and while I struggle sometimes, I am trying to get to a better place, which I think everybody is in their own way, but not everybody deals with depression that makes them suddenly go away or not be around when you think they will. And if any of you out there can relate, go for it. Talk to me in the comments. I would love to talk with you all more and get your feedback, whether you have experience or if you just want to understand more. So thank you all. I really appreciate you watching this video because it's not an easy one. It's not fluffy. It's not fun. Though maybe I made you laugh at some point. I don't know. But I'm glad to be back, and I look forward to hanging out with you all more. So, thank you for joining me. If you've enjoyed this, like and subscribe. You know the drill. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching.